Welcome back. This is Heroes Chronicles, Warlords of the Wastelands, the scenario ultimatum, and this is where we left off last week, with both of our heroes continuing to have movement points, but not really having anywhere else I want them to go. They're in good starting positions for week 3, so let's move on to week 3. A spy comes to you with horrible news. Impatient, or perhaps as a warning to you, Kurl has gone back on his word and executed the eldest of the 4 bards. This is grave news, for the elder bard was the wisest of the storytellers and now his knowledge is lost forever. This act only reconfirms the urgency of your quest and the evil nature of your enemy. That night you find it difficult to sleep, as you wonder what tales of barbarian history are lost now that the elder bard is dead. In a way, you've already failed your people. A piece of them is gone forever. Getting off your bedroll, you come to your knees and grip your hands in the dry dirt. Between clenched teeth, you swear, I will not fail again. Alright. Twisting the knife. Recruit some more trolls. Recruit some more gold. Come over here and recruit some more of pretty much everything. With the amount of gold that we now have, which is fairly considerable. It's certainly enough for me to hire all of those, surprisingly enough. Now, in order to bring the Cyclops with me, I'm going to have to leave somebody behind. That's probably going to be the ogres until and unless I upgrade them. I'll build the Mage Guild level 3 now, which can benefit Gundula, teaching her forgetfulness. I'm not sure she had that before. I forget. But that's particularly useful against ranged units, although it's not quite as useful as blind. However, it also doesn't get dispelled as soon as they get attacked, so it can be useful that way. And it's very useful if you happen to have expert water magic, in which case it gets applied to all ranged enemy units. Okay, there we go. Armies recruited, ready to head out. I'm still really curious what that witch hut has in it. I'll have Tarnum come back here and wait at the castle. Although, well, alright. He's now in a situation where he'll be in a better position to lead the fight, so I guess he'll lead the fight after all. That's fine. Bunch of shit going on up there. A scout brings you a notice that has appeared overnight on the door of every home in the region. It's from Kurl. The arrogance of the so-called barbarian King Tarnum has caused the death of an innocent. Like a coward, he refused to turn himself in, and now poor old man has died. Let this be a lesson about the true nature of this criminal who claims he is king. Now I must ask, no beg, Tarnum to surrender and stop others from suffering as well. You crumple the paper up in your fist, but say nothing. You can't shake the feeling that in a small way, Kurl is right. This kind of sounds like a Joker versus the Batman in the Dark Knight kind of thing. Let's give over these rings, useful items, and these troops. All of them. We don't want to be unprepared for anything. I should, hopefully, have enough of an army to take on that pyramid now if I want to. But first, let's attend to business. These ogre magi are actually in my way, so let's deal with them first. Let them walk up. That's fine. Very good. One turn win. Tarnum is now level 13. Let's get some more leadership on there. Sounds like fun. I do wish to pass it this time. Oh, there's a learning stone. And there indeed is the red keymaster's tent. which is the primary thing which is needed here. It might be wise to split my army with Gundula so that she can run down here with maybe the fastest units and get whatever is over here, including that monolith one-way entrance, which could lead to the purple and final keymaster's tent, or goodness knows what else. Gundula is currently right here. Let's do some fighting first. The soldiers ahead fly Kurl's banner, no doubt a unit left behind to protect something important. As you approach, they raise their halberds and prepare for battle. They will obviously fight to the last man, fearing the wizard more than your army. Eventually, I'll teach them to know better than that. Although it's understandable. Let's see what I got. The stacks are larger, but the units are weaker, as is the case pretty much any time Tarnum takes on a significant opponent. Another one turned in. We've got this Kurl. And the red border guard has seen us now. Or rather, the red keymaster has seen us now. I need to upgrade the goblin bears first, that's why. Well, let's do that then. We'll start getting our upgrade on. And I want that wolf pen, partly because upgraded wolf raiders are fast as well as powerful. And they would make a fantastic addition to a strike team which was planning on going a long way. If I plan this out carefully, I can just get some of this fighting done, and then hand over the units. For maximum utilization of the same army. Okay, I think now since my orcs are higher up on the battlefield than the enemy orcs, they will get to go first and can decimate. No, I was wrong. Well, that's okay. The murderous gleam in the eyes of these ancient behemoths tells you that they are under some sort of spell. Obviously, Kurl didn't want you to claim the gold from the mine they protect. I'm starting to get this fascinating kind of question in my head. Like, that being actual wizardry, that's fair. I'm not gonna say there's anything that is necessarily inaccurate or wrong with that, just imagine if Tarnum was starting to make up some of this shit in his own head. Because some of this is starting to sound just a little bit paranoid. Oh hey, they actually killed one. Rogues have been with me for a while, but I'm willing to lose them. So much morale. Excellent. And the Thunderbird should be able to finish this off. Nice one. I lost a few neutral troops, but I can live with that. With the Ladybird of Luck. Ride back out here. It's not a perfect situation. However, I grab some of these units, or maybe all of them, because I still really want these battles to be fairly easy for me. Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely yes. Kurl's letter to the Elder Bard's death has struck to the core of your people's confidence in you. Many have stopped working, and others have fled into the wilderness with valuable resources. There's nothing you can do about it except continue the fight. Alright. Some of my resources were lost there. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's that one way. I can get back through there this way. If I'm strong enough to take on these behemoths, then I can move my entire army much closer to that key area again. Three trolls down. Yeah, this is definitely not a lossless fight by any means. I might even have overextended myself a bit. Those were some pretty significant losses. There's a Cyclops cave over there that I really should have been recruiting from. Anyway, Tarnum. Ah, I'm going so slowly. And of course, in this particular campaign, in this particular scenario, designed to twist the knife if you're moving slowly, there's some danger of that. I might not even bother upgrading the Cyclops caves. Cyclops are powerful, but Cyclops caves aren't much better, and they're a lot more expensive. I don't think the upgrade is really worth it. Okay. Tarnum, hand over what units you've got. Take one Thunderbird with you. Give the gloves. Give the ring. She should have already had those, really. You take these with you, too. There. That's how I want to divide things for now. Through the monolith. You can pick up some more goblins on your way. And past the red border guard. Let's see what there is over here. There is a hill fort, which will enable me to upgrade this whole army. Those of them which can be upgraded. I'm not 100% sure whether rogues or trolls even can be. These are visited, these are visited, these are all owned. I could just pick up the stacks. Since Tarnum is now running around with a very small army and is not really in a fit state to do any fighting. This is a good time for the resource silo. When I am becoming ore poor. Today, some troops entered your town willing to side with your army against Kurl. They have a particular hatred of this wizard and recount a tale of his atrocities in those barbarian lands Kurl governs. Kurl despises barbarians more than any wizard, although we don't know why. Whenever a crime is committed, he doesn't bother to investigate, he just throws the nearest barbarian in his dungeon. And no one stays in Kurl's dungeons for long. At least they don't survive for long. You listen as they describe some of the tortures Kurl uses. Shivers running down your spine, and realize you're dealing with the worst of the worst of the wizards. 20 additional hobgoblins and 7 wolf raiders available to recruit in Strongmen. Glad to hear it. I'll be able to get back there and recruit a fresh week of army shortly. I want to take this one step at a time and see what we've got. There's a black market and some rogues. If those rogues want to join me, that could be very helpful. However, unless there's another tent down here, then this is a diversion that I do not need. Let's just beat up the rogues and then continue on the way we were going. You know, it occurs to me that that comment about ensuring that your lieutenants are also strong could be so that you can do things like this and effectively divide your units without severely hampering their combat abilities because they're wandering around without an experienced leader. Expert logistics. So speaking, basic leadership. Speaking of being a leader, but that's not what I meant. Let's take down these gold golems so that we can access the hill fort, upgrade our units. That's going to make our army slightly faster on the road, even though it's already quite speedy, on account of movement buffs. Think about losing those 4 trolls that are lost. I can't upgrade trolls. Lovely. And now my units are stronger. I may be able to take on those Naga Queens, but if I want to get to the Keymaster's tent... That appears to be blocked on all sides. It could be that I have to access it through that portal, though. Or maybe it's just not blocked up here. And maybe the portal actually goes in here somewhere as another way to Kurl's lands that if you do explore thoroughly, you can access instead of just having to run the long way. Like this one-way monolith here. Yeah, that's also one way. I don't actually know where it's going to put me. Tarnum, come over here to receive some units and to upgrade the ones you've got. I'm going to upgrade my ogre fort next. Shouldn't surprise anybody, given how much I like to have ogre mages with me. Anybody that I can hire right now? Well, there's those buddies who came out of the event. Nice times, nice times. So now a question on my mind is... Now I'll have him come over here, get some trolls when the trolls are ready. I could use a morale bonus. Let's stop in at the temple for a moment. Right, yes, and because it is actually Sunday, day 7, that counts for more than it normally would. Sweet. Of course, it only lasts until one battle. I might actually go back and hit the temple again after I'm done this way. You can kind of figure out some role-playing variety of that. We are about to fight a bunch of golems. Please bless us. Thank you, we have succeeded in fighting a bunch of golems. Please bless us again. That narrative works. Or so it seems to me. Yeah, awesome. Okay, there's some genies there. There's the Fountain of Youth, which I believe will also give you a buff to your movement as soon as you touch it. And in order to get anywhere near there, there is a pack of giants, which will be pretty much akin to the behemoths. As I mentioned, they are the highest level unit available to the wizards. And a pack is quite a few. I'm not sure I'm up for this. it might honestly be a good idea to wait for reinforcements. That is the purple keymaster's tent. That is the only place that I haven't explored yet. There is every reason to believe that I have a month more than I'm actually going to need at this scenario. Although, it's entirely possible that it's going to twist the knife again and tell me that I lost someone else. Thing is, though, losing units is inevitable. Losing the war is not. The master genies, which are male for some weird reason, which almost, you know, it kind of looks like it could be sexism if you look at it that way. Screw it. I don't want to wait. So, this is the end of week 3. There's still one more week in even the first month, and we are supposed to have 3 months to beat this scenario. Unless, of course, the wizards were just lying to us completely. And they're just gonna be like, nah, I killed them all yesterday. We're only 3 weeks in and I just killed them all yesterday. You have no time. Fuck you. Fuck you, Tarnum. It was all a lie. Which they might do. Anyway, you wanna see what continues happening? Come back for week 4.